Shekhar Vijayan. Again, the significance of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Prayagraj during Mahakumbh, as much as it is a public display, I mean, whether Prime Minister likes it or not, he is a public figure, he is the Prime Minister of the country, he is a world-renowned figure, but it is also about his spirituality, his personal beliefs.
Yeah, see the Prime Minister has always made it a point to showcase India at the world stage, going with the ideals of Viksit Bharat, going with the ideals of making India a developed country by 2047, and we are on the track for that. Now, the Mahakumbh is a big event. It's a huge event. We had crores and crores of people coming in for this event, not just from India but from all parts of the world, who know about India through the Mahakumbh. So the Prime Minister doing what he did today in terms of going to the Sangam and taking the dip, we've all seen that. I think it was expected. The fact that it was done without disturbing anything around the Mahakumbh speaks for itself. The second thing is the Prime Minister this is a bold new avatar of the Prime Minister, where he's gone out and showcased what India is all about, India's cultural identity and what India really stands for in terms of diversity, in terms of the dynamic religions we have, and how we can all work together in terms of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. This spiritual portion of the Honorable Prime Minister is there for everyone to see. It just goes to show that the Prime Minister is above all. He's trying to showcase India as a place where everything can come in together. We all can work together, and we can all be successful. Now, for detractors, they could look at it from a different perspective. They could look at it from a myopic point of view and say that, oh, he's talking about religion. But the point is, if our cultural identity is strong, why should we not showcase that? Why should we not showcase India as a destination for our culture? It's happening all across the world, and India is at the epicenter of all this right now. And it goes without saying, it's happening well, it's being done well. And the Prime Minister is always, I have noticed, he's always done this, be it in the Parliament, be it at a place of cultural significance or religious significance. He's always tried to put the best foot forward in showcasing that this is what India is all about. This is an India which is equal. This is an India which is very diverse, which is very dynamic. This is an India which wants to move forward. This is an India which manages so many religions, heterogeneous in nature, but is still able to achieve what it wants to achieve. So I think that's a great leadership skill, and that's something which everybody needs to emulate, be it world leaders across the world, from India especially.
Okay.
And I think.
Alok Mehta, I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. It's so unfortunate that there are public figures, political party leaders who have such low reverence to what Mahakumbh is all about, to this spirituality that surrounds the country, because of this phenomenon that takes place after 144 years. So, a century and a half is the time when people from all walks of life, public figures, celebrities from all across the globe have waited up until this time, and they are fortunate enough that it is in their lifetime Mahakumbh has taken place, and still there's commentary like how the dead bodies of the victims of this stampede are thrown into the waters, into the Ganges at the Triveni Sangam at Mahakumbh. It was Jaya Bachchan who came out with this really irresponsible remark. What do you have to say to that?
See, Jaya Bachchan or any of these other detractors have made it a business of always speaking ill of India in India or at the world stage. I think the larger population knows what is true and what is not true. For example, we are talking about the Mahakumbh, where crores and crores and a lot of people came. It is humanly not possible to manage an event of this nature. The government did what they could. The UP government did what they could. Yes, there were mishaps in between, but instead of pointing out mistakes, everybody could have come in together, especially the opposition, and could have also spoken about the religious significance of the Kumbh in terms of how much employment does it generate, how much, how many people come in from all parts of the world, what is the religious tourism we have out of this, because everybody benefits from this. If India looks good at the world stage, it benefits all of us, including our opposition, including our ruling party. I think that leadership skill is missing. I think they hate the Prime Minister so much that they find every reason to bring India down. They really don't understand that the Prime Minister and India are spoken at the same breath, and that's where they're going wrong, and that's why they're not winning elections, because they don't understand what the normal Indian wants. The normal Indian wants an India which is developed. The normal Indian wants an India where people talk about us in in a positive manner. But if we still keep talking about things which have gone wrong, if we still keep talking about the deaths which have happened, which is very unfortunate, and you make up stories or you comport stories and you talk about things without any facts, this is picked up by the world media and then it paints India in a bad picture. I think it's very important when somebody paints India in a bad picture, we should also have strong facts and figures to back them up and say, boss, to tell them very clearly they're wrong. And we have noticed that these are the same people who make stories all the time, always. Like people like Jaya Bachchan, they always come up with these negative stories around India.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.